What's up, guys? In this video, I want to talk about motivation and how motivation can be fueled by imagination. A lot of people, when they talk about motivation, they make it harder than it really should be, because they always think that motivation is something that you force yourself to do, which sometimes it is. But let's say, for example, let's say somebody has to get up in the morning and go to work, right? And they really, really hate their job. I mean, they hate their job. They hate the people at their job. I mean, they don't like to drive to work, the traffic, long distance. They don't like the hours. Now, I've been in that kind of situation before, and a lot of people are currently in that kind of situation. Now, my remedy to that is use imagination. And what I did was when I was working a job I didn't like, I would imagine that I was working on a spaceship or a rogue spaceship with aliens who I didn't like, or I was like, for the geeks out there, the nerds out there, if you watch Star Trek, if you watch like science fiction, like dealing with alien races like the Ferengi, or if you're like a big Star Trek geek, like Deep Space Nine, like the Maquis, or stuff like that. I always imagine myself when I'm at work, I'm around like rogue rebels from different alien races, kind of like on the slave ship, like on the slave vessel, you know, and I just have to deal with these species for 8 hours until we reach to our destination, which is after the shift. You know what I'm saying? So all the coworkers I didn't like, I visualized them as like Ferengi, Cleons, other disagreeable races. Like the aliens you see on Star Wars, like Jabba the Hutt and all that shit. I would see my coworkers like that. So, and I'll see like the bosses and managers like Darth Vader, or like some sinister alien villain or whatever, and have to deal with them for like 8 hours, 7 days a week. And then and I look forward to like the end of the week or the end of the shift as, hey, we reached Earth, saying we home or whatever, what I'm saying. So that's one thing that kind of kept me motivated, what I'm saying, because I just like see everything like as an adventure, what I'm saying. So that's one way to stay motivated, and another way I just try to stay motivated is use quotes. There's a lot of quotes out there, even though it's very cliche. It's quotes are like, go on Facebook, everybody quoting damn quotes. It doesn't really have an effect like it used to back in the day, because even the most ratchet person post inspirational quotes and that'll live by that. But there are some quotes out there that a lot of people are not familiar with. Like a lot of quotes from Stoicism, for example, or other quotes that really not they're not really like quotes that make you feel good, but they're quotes that help you deal with the reality that life is hard. Things are where they are, but you still got to deal with them. You know what I'm saying? So I would say like, if you're in a rut in life, instead of like reading like Chicken Soup for the Soul and Oprah and all these feel good lovey dovey quotes, read Stoicism. Read some hardcore reality quotes. You know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. But but it comes down, even I have a hard time dealing with motivation sometimes. But it's just like my remedy to that. I'll just use my imagination, and also have an end goal. Because if you're going through stuff that's hard, what I'm saying, just plan ahead. Eventually, you're gonna get to a better situation. If you have a plan, not positive thinking, even though there's nothing wrong with positive thinking, but I would say that it's better to have a mapped out mathematical step by step strategy to get out of your rut instead of motherfucking feel good quotes and feel good wishful thinking thoughts. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I look at it. So have a plan, draw it out, map it out, get a calculator, study your finances, study your checkbook, whatever money you get from your job, save it, invest it, put some aside, use that money for this, use the money for that. Saying strategize. Get a side hustle. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I got to say for this video. I just want to keep it very short, brief. But if you have any comments, comment below, and peace.